And we are live. Welcome, family, to another show. It's your man BMT in the building. And we got a great show lined up for you guys today. We're going to be discussing a common talking point that's been in the on the internet as far as passport bros, pretty much being 90-day fiance guys or 90-day fiance victims. All right, so we're going to discuss it, man. A lot of misinformation going around the internet, and concerns of guys who practice the passport bros ideology. I've always said it's an ideology, not necessarily a movement. It's more so of a lifestyle and a mindset. And this show actually came about by me being in a audio room, something similar to a clubhouse, um, of an app called Fanbase. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the fan base. What's good, QB? This is an app owned by a brother Isaac Hayes the third. Isaac Hayes, for you guys that are familiar with soul music from back in the '70s, and it's a dope app. It's a really dope app. You guys should definitely check it out. What up, Platinum Swords? And in that audio room, it was called Passport Bros or Corny Lanes or something like that. And I spoke on it, and it was, of course, some ladies in the group. It was some brothers in the group that was hating on the passport bros. I know we've been down this lane so many times, but I gave them a definition of what my form of a passport bro is, right? The entrepreneur arm of passport. I've always said passport bros does encompassate all types of travelers, but I represent the entrepreneur business arm of the passport bros, and so does my brother Andre. Love Crossing Borders. Got a couple other guys as well who's more looking for business opportunities and traditional relationships. What's good, Jesse Shorts? All right, guys. We got 29 in the room. Do me a favor, guys. Make sure when you come in the room, hit that like button. All right. Hit that like button for your boy. All right. So I'm gonna play this real quick promo real quick, and we're gonna be right back.
Y'all haven't downloaded the app yet? Y'all go download the Passport Bros app, man. Shout out to BMT. Shout out to the Passport Bros, man. This is something special. Everybody should get on it. We got our own social network now.
All right, man, look, I don't know, y'all missing out, man. Look, if you want any information, if you want to be a part of a community, be a part of like a brotherhood, man, and people watch out for you, whether it's entrepreneurs, YouTubers, or anything you really want to get into, man, y'all need to download that app, man, Passport Bros.
Only Passport Bro app, download it, BMT, dropping a platform for everybody to be social on. So get that, copy that.
All right, man, it's your boy Average Man Unplugged. Make sure you hit the Passport Bro app. We got all our content on there. We got our own network now, you guys, all right? So go check that out, man. Passport Bro app. Make sure you download it.
All right. I love that track. All right. Okay, guys, if you haven't already downloaded the app, get active, man. The app is super dope. The Passport Bros app, a lot of activity on it. Constantly putting up new content, making updates. So make sure to download that Passport Bros app. Let's see who's all in the building. We got QB. Shout out to Passport Blessing. He might pull up, he might not, but we will see later on during the show. Shout out to my dude Saint Siri in the building. What's good? What's good? We in here. Jesse Shorts, Platinum Swords. We in here. Guys, do me a favor. Make sure to hit that like button. Do you like the setup? Like the setup? I got the little the Nevada thing going on. All right. What up, Jay Cloud? What's good? What's good? We in here. Oh, also, man, check it out. We got some new shirts, some new merch in the merch store as well. Born to Rome. As you can see, you got a brother out there with the luggage, right there. Born to Rome. Stand up a little bit so you guys can see it. All right. We got some more prints out there as well. The big Euro stepper. What's good? What's good? We in here, family. We in here. Now, guys, real quick, if you haven't already join the private Facebook. All right, join the private Facebook group. Let me show you. This is how currently how the board looks for the Passport Bros Facebook group. This is the official Passport Bros Facebook group. It predates all the knockoff Facebook groups. All right. Now, the reason why this is important, because I received a message All right, I received a message from someone. I'm not gonna put their name out there or something. Of a group that's Passport Bros that I have no affiliation with whatsoever. And the guy was basically saying, "Hey man, I got finesse. This is your group. This, that, and other. What's up with the group trip?" And I'm like, "Bro, we don't have no group trips planned right now. What are you talking about?" And then he showed me this group right here. Hold on. Let me pull it up for the fam. Let me show you what the finesse is right now. All right, this group right here. This is not the group I'm associated with. None of the content creators associated with this group. None of the popular Passport Bros. This is like a fake scammer group. Let me put it out there real quick. This is a scammer group. I think it's even got 20-something thousand members in it right now. And as you can see right here, now keep in mind the people that run this group, you don't know who they are. They don't show their faces. They don't have no profiles attached. So this group was basically created to scam cats. Okay. So this is the group. You notice the Passport Bros dot right here. This is what they got away with it by putting a little dot right here. Okay. And you can see investments. All right. So if you are silly enough, all right, to invest in a group where the guys don't even tell you who they are, all right, it's like a bootleg scammer group. Kind of on you. The guy lost his money and everything. And I guess he said, "Well, man, I thought it was your group," but no, we are not associated with this group any form of fashion. What's good, Black Chairman? What's good? So I just want to put that out for the fam real quick, man. We got some scammers out here trying to cap off the movement, right? So once again, this is the fake Passport Bros group. Notice the Passport Bros dot right here. Okay. Anyways, back to the original group. This is the official group right here. A lot of good stuff going on, but I still think some guys be forgetting that this is still Facebook, and there's so many posts that we have to decline. It's probably about 500 posts in the back end right now. And guys think, "Oh, it's a private group. I should be able to know." We can't approve the majority of some of the posts that guys want to post. What up, Shy Talk Jedi Knight? What's good? What's good, my brother? All right. So if you want more details, if you want more freedom and all that good stuff, you can always download the Passport Bros app. You can see some of the feedback from the users. All right. This is definitely something you guys should be checking out. But one of the stories, now this story was broken down. I think it was taken down of World Star. I think she took it down off TikTok. And this is funny about this 90-day fiance thing that they always attach to men traveling the world for the most part. Now, 90-Day Fiance, the show is definitely scripted. I've said this countless times before. It's definitely a scripted show. And the producers are locked into that Hollywood format of making the audience feel better than the characters that they're portraying. So they always try to focus on, people that, have a low self-esteem or have a low ability to communicate with women. But once again, it's all scripted. And it's funny because one of the major talking points that people have against the Passport Bros is that guys are going overseas, either taking advantage of women coming from what they deem as third world countries, so to say. And then you got the ones that say, "Oh, she's only with you for a green card." And that was one of the biggest things in that audio room on fan base. It was a woman in there saying, "Oh, you guys are some suckers. All you Passport Bros are, getting finessed and all this. They just want to come to America." So this is a story. Once again, this was taken down. This was taken down, I believe, because I could not find a link. And this young lady, she went overseas to Colombia. Shout out to the sisters that's out here in Colombia. And I've had conversations with my American sisters in Brazil and in South America and Colombia. And I've kept it 100 with them. I keep it real. I say, and some of them will acknowledge that, hey, dating overseas is way more not only sketchy, but it's way more harder for them than it is for men, right? Because overseas, it's more of a culture intact. Men are used to a certain thing from their women for the most part. And for the most part, a lot of guys, especially a lot of foreign guys, just not going for the BS that so many American men put up with, right? So this young lady, like I said, the story's taken down. It's just a couple of reaction videos up now. But basically, she was dating this guy, this Latino dude out here in Colombia. And as you can see by the comments, the quote, woman travels to Colombia and unexpectedly finds love of her life. Bro calls it quit after getting a visa. Okay, so that's just a little balance. It happens it can happen to the women just as much as it can happen to the men. I think men, especially American men, we've been bred a certain way. We not necessarily used to getting finesse, but we know in a relationship it's a different dynamic. And we understand that our love comes with conditions, or their love comes with conditions worldwide in every culture of women. It's just a base nature that you have to be somewhat providing, upgrading, contributing. You got to do something for that relationship for her to be somewhat satisfied. So for men, it's easy for us to come into a culture and pretty much plug and play if we have our stuff together. We already used to saying, hey, we know we got to be provide, we know we got to protect, we know we have defined roles. And those roles go for men all around the planet, just not American men. So it's easier for us than, let's just say, a woman from America who's trying to date a foreign guy, right? She's trying to date this foreign guy, and he's just used to a certain standard of woman. It is what it is. Not to say who's better, who's worse, but they just used to a certain standard, and that's worldwide. Generally speaking, I've told some of my sisters this. Men want the same thing. We're not as complicated as they are in concerns of what we want from a woman. Passport bro, 90-day fiance. Shout out to Saint C. He says it's only 90 fiance if they're moving back stateside. Passport bros are expats, very true, that don't have any impact on passport. That doesn't have any impact on passport bros. Definitely right. Definitely correct in that assessment. Right. All right. Shout out to Lando in the building. Says salute BMT Travels from Charlotte, North Carolina in the house. What's good? What's good? Yeah, Yoga in the building. What's good, Yoga? We still gotta chop it up, man. Still gotta chop it up. All right. So yeah, man, that's basically, a big talking point. We got 92 in the room, guys. Do me a favor, make sure you hit that like button. That's a big talking point. And it always comes up most of the time. Now, some of you guys might have been familiar with the panel we did on Mr. Let Go show. Some of you guys might be familiar with this show, Mr. Let Go. He's like a podcaster, I want to say, and streamer. I want to say he does like streams and podcasts, stuff like that. And he has a pretty good sizable following. He has a sizable following of 300,000 something subscribers. And we all went on the show. Now, he first came out, a little clip went mini viral, I would say, of Mr. Let Go, the brother, dissing the passport, right? And of course, he got responses. That's the new thing right now. That's the new thing. The new way to go viral is to say something untrue, demeaning about the Passport Bros. Like that's the new way. If you got like a popular podcast, they might send up something like, "Hey man, what you think about the Passport Bros?" And some guys keep it real, but some guys give what their definition could possibly be of a passport bro. I've done videos about that. Of course, you got guys who they're in a certain industry, dating coaches, lifestyle coaches, even the church to a certain degree, that feel like they know the numbers are down. Everything is kind of down now at this point, though. And they feel like, hey, I can get some traction, I can get some reactions, I can get some, you know, some traction going on if I just say something about the Passport Bros. So that's the going thing right now. And I thought this would slow down like a year ago. But this has been pretty steady, pretty consistent lately. It's always some content creators coming out talking about the Passport Bros. So hopefully you guys can hear this. Let me know if you can hear this because I was trying to fix this today. Us going on Mr. Let Go's channel, all right, and explaining what our definition and our purpose for being Passport Bros, all right? Hopefully you guys can hear this. If not, we'll try another way. All right. Let me move this out the way. Look. All right, guys, if you're in the chat, let me know if you can hear that. Let me know if you can hear that. What up, the gangster lifestyle? Says, what up, BMT? Suave Prince in the building. I ain't seen you in a minute, man. What's good? Yeah, let's get them likes up. Somebody says flip flopper. All right, let me catch the super chat real quick. Shout out to MDZ1986 with a $10 super chat, man. I really appreciate that. He said, I know how this video is to get audience clicks and views, but I really don't like the rewarding of the tunnel because it can be misleading for detractors of the Passport Bro. Okay, that's your opinion. All right, but shout out to you for the $10 super chat. So somebody said you cannot hear it. All right, let me take the headphones off. Maybe if I can, guys can hear it through the mic. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. All right. Hold on. What is this doing? Okay. Give me 1 second, family. What's good, Drew? Got change for the better in the building. Give me 1 second, family. Let me switch this audio up real quick in the room. Yeah, it's on there. All right. All right. Hold on. Let me start that over. So this is us right here, family. We all came on the panel. I believe the title of the show was Passport Bros. I want all the smoke. But shout out to Mr. Let Go, man. It was a great show. All right. Hold on, let me start this off. And guys, if you haven't already subbed to Love Crossing Borders, Andre and Andrea Love Crossing Borders, make sure. Yeah. Okay, you can hear now. Okay. Yeah, make sure you sub to him, man, because he gives a lot of good information out. Here we go.
How you doing, brother? How you doing, gentlemen? Hope everybody's having a great evening. Yeah, I'm learning a lot about the Passport Bros. I'm about to start calling myself Passport Bro. Because now I see the other side, or the short side of what you guys are doing. Go ahead. And you guys aren't supposed to see the mature side until you're ready for the mature side of what we do. We continue to walk under the auspices of the system of the United States and how they treat you, how they program you, how they have your mindset, to whereas if, especially those of us that are colored, as you well know, if anytime we try to go after something that are positive and or progressive, or especially when it's talking about migrating outside the United States, they're going to program you and other content creators to only see the negativity and trying to join us into guys that are a part of what we do. Just like you were mentioning earlier, that there's some guys who project this image, just like the gentleman in the video that you used, this image of, they won't say that they're Passport Bro, but they won't deny when you say that they're Passport Bro, even though the rest of us know that these gentlemen are not Passport Bros.
All right, did you guys hear that? I keep seeing a low volume in there. I keep saying low volume. Let me know if you guys, because I got it loud so I can possibly get it. Let's see.
Passport bros, as I defined it before, are men that are looking for new lives. We're not tired of the sisters, we're tired of the system. And until whoa, that was a bar. Wait, that was a bar. We're not tired of the sisters, we're tired of the system. It's the system that we're tired of. We're tired of the fact that 41%, 47% of all Americans can afford a $400 emergency fund right now. We're tired of the fact that most Americans right now are paying overpriced costs for medication and medical needs, but yet America ranks on number 37 in the world for medical. Colombia ranks down here ranks number 22 in the world and doesn't pay that much. We're tired of the fact that 57% of Americans don't even have $1,000 emergency fund. And so we realize that it's not sisters, some guys who are not a part of the movement, who are just regular travelers or vacationers or military guys that are using their passports, they are somehow bundled into what we're doing. You've got guys right now that I just got off the phone with earlier, and they just joined me into one of their WhatsApp groups. These are all men, a couple of thousand men that are helping each other learn online careers to where they can make six figures together and they can travel the world and relocate to other locations and not have to deal with $6, $7, $8 gallon gas in the United States. This is what we do as passport bros. All that imagery of what y'all try to say, y'all come at the black woman, y'all coming at the American woman. We could care less about, in all sincerity, Mr. Letgo, we could care less about what's going on. We could care less about what's going on. What's going on with the men. We relocate to other countries. We don't vacate to other countries. I'm gonna say that again. We relocate to other countries. We don't vacate to other countries. We let yourself vacation. We let others travel to other locations, like Austin Holloman trying to find his country, or Ace Live. They travel to different locations. But as for us as passport bros, it's a completely larger dynamic than the woman. A woman is nothing but a cherry on top. We focus on the cake, not what's on top of the cake.
Bars. Shout out to my dude Andre from Love Crossing Borders, man. I had to replay that clip. We all made some great points during that show, but I had to play that clip right there. Shout out to Andre. And what generally happens that I noticed is what guys will do is dudes will, they start searching the Passport Bros, because they're familiar with it for the most part. A lot of cats are familiar with the Passport Bros. They've heard about it. They see the popularity. But what they'll do is they'll Google some videos, and a lot of content creators, some of the guys with big numbers that pretty much do a certain type of content. I'm not naming or pointing out one over the other person, but they have, let's just say, more so channels focused on the women, like just how they look, they in the streets, you have those channels, and they're hashtag Passport Bros. And they get millions of views showing these beautiful women, right? And what happens is, and this has happened multiple times, like I said, I'm not calling one specific YouTuber out, but they'll see that because that's at the top of the algorithm, and they won't scroll down far enough to see what the root or what the foundation of Passport Bros and the ideology really are. Okay. What's good, Gerard? I haven't heard from you in a minute, brother. What's good? What's good with you? Somebody said he's spitting. Yeah, it was a great rebuttal. It was a great rebuttal. It really was. And it was shout out to Mr. Let Go, because we all did like response videos to him. We just pretty much, nobody, for the most part, we don't get disrespectful. We don't be doing all the, this and all that. We just kind of state the fact. And for him to open up his panel and, ask more questions about what it was, that's why he said at the very beginning of the video, man, I think I might become a pastor. You know what I mean? And even in some of these podcasts, I did a podcast review of some brothers that had like more of a Christian, I guess it's a Christian podcast, And shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. He actually did a review on this as well. A couple of the pastors talking down on the Passport Bros and ideology of the Passport Bro. So shout out to O'Shea. But yeah, okay, I hear you, brother. Trying to get back to the motherland. But yeah, we always, we didn't go at those pastors in any type of particular way. We just stated the facts because you do have those guys, and it's like two ways of trying to gain traction of such a popular ideology, right? One is to diss it, and put out misinformation about it, and the other one is to try to kind of amalgamate into the Passport Bro ideology. What I mean by that is you got dating coaches now that are in Colombia, in Brazil, and they're basically continuing their scam by hooking American dudes, Westerners, up with call girls, basically, just ladies of the night in general. And they'll tell the girls, they'll say, hey, don't tell the guys what you really, really do. And these guys are beginning kicked out of Colombia, they're beginning kicked out of Brazil, but you have that as well. So right now, because of the popularity of the Passport Bros, you got infiltration from dating coaches, you got infiltration from scammers, all right, guys who don't claim or don't even know about the ideology of being a Passport Bro. That's what comes with having something that's so massive and so popular. And the interesting thing about this is when I was going on these shows in 2017, 2018, right? And I was telling guys, okay, I get, and this was the Black Manosphere days. This was, the beginning of the gender war and whatnot. This is all the beginning of men talking on the internet back and forth and telling people about their experiences with relationships in America and how stressful, how they can pretty much destroy your legacy, your wealth, everything. I was telling guys, hey man, won't get our passport. I just left Brazil. I enjoyed myself. I had a great time. Women seem pretty traditional. They're genuine there. And I got so much pushback from that. And these same content creators are now Passport Bros. All right. Shout out to my dude, plain_Eddie. I think I know who that is. Shout out to you, Eddie. I think I owe you a t-shirt, brother. He says, we don't need to explain ourselves to no one. No, we don't. We really don't. Shout out to my boy Doug No Music says the most worrying aspect about this panel in general is that there are men that really are concerned about what other men do with their lives. Insecure ain't even the right word. Yeah, we've been going back and forth for quite some time, man. Like I say, it's more of it's a strategy behind it now. Like I just explained earlier, guys want to go viral. They can just diss the Passport Bros or something, and they possibly will go by. All right. Well, guys, let me know what you think. This wasn't going to be a long show. I will be doing a panel later on during the week. I appreciate you joining me. Keep them passports stamping. And remember, travel is truly cheaper than therapy. All right, family? And make sure to download that Passport Bros app. All right. Peace.